happy to have you here. We are halfway through. If you have been joining me every day this week, we have been flowing our way through the first week of December. If you're new to the challenge, welcome. So great to have you here today. My name is Kyra, and for those of you who do come to my yoga classes, you'll know that I do often plan my yoga classes with the moon. Blend a bit of astrology in there with yoga. So today the moon is in the waxing gibbous moon in Taurus, and so Taurus rules the heart chakra. So in today's class, we are focusing on opening up through the heart chakra, a few back bends, chest openers. Hi, Tobias. Lovely to see you here. I'm so happy that you're here. Feel free to ask a question while I'm here at the camera. Happy to answer anything. Um, so as we do get started for our yoga class, I do have some padding it down. I have a blanket down or a towel, whatever it is, on the mat today. We will be doing a bit of kneeling work. So you've got the option for a towel, a blanket, something else. Also some blocks, if I can point to the right spot, blocks. You may want 2 blocks today. All right, Tobias, I'm seeing that you want some special exercises. If you have some requests, please do pop that in the chat. Happy to, see if we can work something in there for you, Tobias. I'm going to be focusing on the heart chakra today. But okay, so I'm seeing that you've got some foot problems. Let me know what's going on, Tobias, in the chat there. I'm going to start today's flow. But what I can do is keep this in mind for tomorrow's class and see what we can do for your foot problems tomorrow. Might even work in something today, actually, Tobias. There's something that might actually work really well for you. Hi, Emmy. Great to have you here today as well. All right, we're going to get started. A little bit of focus there on the feet for Tobias. Thank you for the special request. We'll get into that. No worries at all, Tobias. All right, so we are going to work our way down on to the mat. If anything else comes up in the chat, I will see that at the end of class. I'm a little bit too far away, so feel free to pop things in the chat and I will come back. So we are going to work our way down to child's pose. Knees can be wide, knees can be together, whatever feels good for you. Draw your head down onto the mat. Arms can be extended out in front today if that's feeling good for you. Forehead goes all the way down onto the mat and just let the hips melt down onto the heels here. Finding any comfortable variation of your child's pose. So as we settle in, we're going to start to focus on the breath. We're breathing in deeply, breathing into the heart space. And exhaling slowly, releasing all the air. Deep full breath in, breathing into the heart center. Exhale it out, release it all out. We'll be here for a few slow breaths. But as we start our practice today, you're welcome to set an intention or a sankalpa for your practice today, thinking about how you would like to feel from showing up on the mat. Perhaps today you would like to feel open, feel loving, or perhaps something else. Setting an intention, setting a sankalpa for your practice, choosing how you would like to feel. Once you've set that intention, just let it drift away, let it go. And we'll come back to the breath here, breathing in deeply into the heart space. Exhale slowly to release all the air out. Let's take just 2 more deep full breaths in here. And then on your next breath in, we're going to work our way on up to a tabletop position, coming on up onto the hands and knees, stacking your hands underneath your shoulders, knees under the hips. We're going to be moving into a few cat-cow motions. If you're not feeling so great on your wrists today, feel free to come up to a seated position and you'll find some seated cat-cow motions instead. But if we're feeling okay on our hands and knees, we're going to inhale, draw the belly down, open up through the chest, gaze forward. And then exhale to round under, tuck the chin in towards the spine. Inhale, gaze forward, open up through the chest, belly draws down. Exhale, rounding under, tucking the chin in towards the chest. Now here, if you want to get a bit of action in through the feet, as you inhale through to cow, maybe tuck under your toes. See if I that stretch through the feet. Exhale, curl under, maybe untuck the toes. Inhale through to your cow. Option here to tuck under the toes. Find that stretch through the soles of the feet. Exhale, curl under, untuck the toes, tuck the chin down. We'll just be here for a few more cat-cow motions. Feel free to add in that feet movement if that's feeling good. What we're focusing on here as well is opening up through the heart center on that inhale breath. Open up through the heart, gaze forward. Exhale, rounding under, drawing the heart back inwards. Just take one more cow on your inhale here. One more cat on your exhale. And then we're inhaling, just coming back through to a neutral spine position. From here, we're going to walk our hands up towards the top of the mat. We're going to melt our way down into melting heart pose and a Hatasana. So you're letting your chest melt all the way down towards the mat. Forehead can go straight down onto the mat. If it's feeling a bit too intense here, if you've got any shoulder issues, feel free to bend the elbows and you can rest the head down onto the forearms. We're just here for a few slow breaths, finding that heart opening here. Heart is melting down, the chest is opening. Deep full breath in here, breathing into the heart space. Exhale out that breath. One more deep full breath in here, breathing into your heart center. Exhale it all out. On your next inhale breath, we're going to raise the head and walk the hands back towards the body. And then from here, I'm just going to turn around just so I've got a bit of space here to show you what we're going to do next. But you feel free to do whatever feels best here for you. So from here, we're still in our all fours position. We're going to extend our left leg out over towards the left. Your toes are pointing forward. Keep your right hand grounded down. We're going to inhale, open up the left arm, stretch, reach that left arm on up towards the sky. And then we're exhaling, we're threading the needle. You're coming down to rest onto your left shoulder, maybe the left cheek. Right hand can walk forward towards the top of the mat or just in front, depending on how you're orientated on the mat. Hold here for another deep full breath in. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, push into the right hand, unravel, reach the left arm all the way on up. On your exhale breath, bring your left hand down onto your hip, bring your right hand up to your hip, come all the way on up. We've still got our left leg extended out long. From here, we're going to inhale, so both hands all the way on up, stretch, reach on up. On your exhale breath, we're moving into gate pose. Your left arm can rest down the side of your left leg. Right arm is reaching on up. We find that stretch through the right side of the body. Try to keep the chest lifted here, maybe slightly gazing on upwards. Let's take another deep full breath in here. Exhale out that breath. On your next inhale, we're going to work our way on up. Palms are going to meet together overhead. Stretch, reach the arms on up. From here, we're going to exhale. We're going to take a baby back bend, reaching back just really gently here, opening up through the chest. And then we'll come back upright on our inhale breath. Exhale, hands can come back down onto the hips. We're going to bring our left knee on in. Feel free to give the hips a bit of a swivel from side to side there if that's feeling good. And now we're going to set ourselves up on the other side for our thread the needle. So you can bring your hands back down in front, and then your right leg is extending out over to the right. Your right toes are pointing straight ahead. Keep the left hand grounded down. We're inhaling, opening up the right arm, stretch, reaching up towards the sky. And then exhale, thread the needle. You're coming down onto your right shoulder, right cheek, left arm can move out in front. You're just going to wherever it's feeling good for your body today. Stay here for another deep full breath in. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, we're going to push it into our left hand, raise the right arm all the way up, stretch, open up through the chest here. Exhale, hands are coming onto the hips. We're working our way all the way on up. Inhale here, we're sweeping our hands all the way on up, stretch, reach on up. And then we're exhaling over to gate pose. Bring your right arm down onto the right leg, left arm is reaching on up. Find that stretch through the left side of the body, maybe here. Try to open up through the chest, maybe gazing on up if that's feeling good. Opening up through the heart center. Keep the heart open. Another deep full breath in here. Exhale it out on your next inhale. We're raising both arms on up, palms feet together, stretch, reach on up towards the sky. And here we're going to exhale and take that baby back bend, opening up through the heart, gazing on up. Just go back very gently here. Inhale, come back up through to the center. Exhale, we're going to bring our hands back down on to the hips. And then we're stepping our right leg back in. Beautiful work. I'm just going to turn back around. So I've got my mat. If you needed to do the same thing as well, feel free to do so. We're going to bring our hands down here and pull back into child's pose. Send the hips down onto the heels. Forehead goes down. Arms can stay extended out in front. Just pausing here for a few slow breaths, breathing into the heart space, breathing it out. Deep full breath in, feel the heart expand and open. Exhale it out. We're here for just one more deep full breath in. Exhale it out, and then on your next inhale, we're going to work our way on up into tabletop, all fours. From here, we're going to step our left foot forward. Feel free to get it there however you need to. You can use your hands to assist if that feels better for your body. From here, our hands are going to frame our left foot, stacking your left knee over your left ankle. Right knee can stay down. On your inhale breath, we're sending both arms on up into a low crescent lunge. And here, try to stretch, reach open the arms and open up through the chest. You're gazing on up here. Beautiful work. So if you want a little bit of that foot action, you can tuck under those back toes. You find that stretch through the sole of your foot here if that's something that you'd like to do today. Otherwise, feel free to keep those back toes untucked. Let's just stay here for one more deep full breath in. On your exhale breath, we're going to bring our hands back down to our heart center, landing in Anjali Mudra prayer position. From here, we're going to move into a twist. You're bringing your right elbow to the outside of the left thigh or just to wherever it's feeling good. We're going to take a deep, full breath in here. And then on your exhale, maybe you can deepen that twist. Push your elbow in to your thigh for a bit of leverage here so you can gaze right around just to wherever it's feeling good. Twisting up through the spine. Let's just stay here for another deep, full breath in. On your exhale, let's release back around. Hands come down to frame the front foot. Inhale, we're stepping back our left knee into tabletop. Exhale, we're going to pull back into child's pose. Hips come down onto the heels. Forehead goes down. Arms can stay out in front or whatever is feeling best here for your body. Let's just stay here for a few slow breaths as we reset and recenter. Deep full breath in here. Exhale it out. We're here for just one more deep full breath in. Exhale it out. On your next inhale breath, we're coming back up onto our hands and knees to tabletop. Exhale, let's step forward our right foot. Use your hands to assist if you need to. Hands frame the front foot. On your inhale breath, we're sweeping both hands on up into our low crescent lunge. You're opening up through the heart. Arms are active. Fingers are reaching. Open up through the chest, slightly gazing on up here. Just reaching back as far as it's feeling good for your body as you find that gentle back bend here. Let's just stay here for a few slow breaths. Continue to open up through the chest. Deep full breath in here. Exhale it out. We're here for one more deep full breath in. On your next exhale, bring your hands down to the heart center. Palms meet together in front of the heart. We're in Anjali Mudra. From here, we're exhaling in to our twist. Your left elbow goes to the outside of the right thigh. You can use the elbow against the thigh for a bit of leverage. Inhale, create length through your spine. On your exhale, maybe you can deepen that twist, gazing right around behind you if that's feeling good. Just go to wherever it's feeling good. With the option to tuck under those back toes there too, if that's a focus for you today, stretching out through the feet. Let's stay here for another deep full breath in. On your exhale, releasing back around, hands come down to frame the front foot. Inhale, we're going to step back into our tabletop position. And then exhaling down to child's pose. Forehead goes down, arms stay extended out in front. If that's feeling good, forehead goes down. Holding here for a few slow breaths. Breathing deeply into the heart center. Exhaling as we focus on the heart center today. It can help clear out any energetic blockages within the heart chakra to open ourselves up to more love, compassion, forgiveness. Let's just stay here for one more deep full breath in. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, we're going to work our way on up into a 4-point kneeling position, and then we're going to work our way on up to kneel on our knees. So we're going to move into a moving camel flow here. So what we're going to do is potentially grab our blocks. If you've got blocks with you today, totally optional, but they will just make it a little bit easier for what we're about to move into. So you're going to set your blocks up on the high setting on the inside of your feet. So the blocks are around hip width distance apart, or thereabouts. Knees are stacked underneath the hips. So from here, we're going to move into a moving camel. You're just going to go to wherever it's feeling good as we start to open up through the chest and find a gentle back bend here. So we're going to start off by bringing our left hand around towards the block. Maybe it lands on the block. Bring your right arm on up, stretch, reach on. Exhale, we're going to spiral around. Bring the hands out in front. Bring your right hand down, maybe onto the block. Bring the left arm on up. And then let's flow over to the other side. Bring your hands around in front. Left hand might land down on the block behind you. If you're not using the block, it might go onto the lower back. It might rest down onto the foot. You just go to wherever it's feeling good. We're just flowing here from side to side, opening up through the chest. So from here, you can have your toes untucked. If it would feel good for you, feel free to tuck under the toes at any point. If that's feeling good, stretch out through the feet here. Continue to flow here through your moving camel. Maybe every time you're coming back into that half camel position, maybe you can go that little bit further. Just go to wherever it's feeling good here as you open up through the heart, open up through the chest. Going at your own pace. So by now we should be starting to feel pretty open there through the chest, getting a little bit easier with our back bends. So we're going to inhale. We're just going to come on up to a kneeling position on the knees. From here, we're all going to bring our hands to our lower back. So your hands are just going to be there supporting the lower back. We're going to move into our full camel pose with Strasana. So from here, you're going to have a few options. You just choose whichever option feels good. You can always come back a step if it gets too much. So from here, we're just going to start off by inhaling, creating length through the spine, reach the crown of the head on up. On your exhale breath, we're going to start to gently open up through the chest, finding that gentle back bend here. Hands can support the lower back. If you're feeling pretty good here, we're going to move on. If this is about where you want to stay, feel free to stay here. Maybe from here, if we've got those blocks set up behind us, we're bringing our hands down onto the blocks. So your palms are down on the blocks. Your palms are closer towards your body. Your fingers are away from the body. So your fingers are pointing away from you. So from here, you're pushing your hips forward. You're opening up through the chest. Slight tuck of the chin towards the chest. Practicing Jalantara Bandha, trying to lock there through the throat to protect the neck. Maybe you stay here with your hands on your blocks, or maybe if you're going to go that little bit further, maybe you can bring your hands down onto your feet, and maybe get the palms of the hands down onto the feet, fingers are reaching down towards the toes, still pushing open through the hips, open through the heart. Let's just stay here in whichever variation you're in for another deep full breath in. Exhale out that breath. We're going to slowly work our way back up. If the hands are on the feet, bring the hands back up onto the blocks. And then you can bring your hands to the lower back and we'll all arrive back up in a kneeling position. If you've got the blocks behind you, we're just going to pop them down over to the side, out of the way. We're going to bring our toes to touch behind us and exhale down into child's pose. Just let the spine rebound and recover here for a few slow breaths. After all that back bending, just let the spine recover here. Deep full breath into the heart center, expand through the chest. Exhale it out. Another deep full breath in here. Exhale it. On your next inhale breath, we're going to walk our hands up towards the body, raise the head. We're going to come on up to a seated position. If you've still got a towel, blanket on the mat, feel free to keep it there if it's working for you. We're going to move into Baddha Konasana. So we'll start off with our legs out in front. You might like to have your blocks handy. And then from here, we're going to bend one knee, bring that knee over to the side. And then we're going to bring our other knee up towards body and send that other knee out to the side, soles of the feet meet together. So from here, this way you might like to use your blocks. If the knees are up quite high, if it feels like your knees are up around your ears, we're just going to pop our blocks down underneath the thighs, underneath the knees for a little bit of extra support there. You can hold on to your feet, and if you want to massage your feet here, you can get your thumbs right into the soles of the feet. Your fingers are wrapped around the outside of your feet, the top of your feet. You can give the soles of the feet a bit of a massage there if that's feeling good. We're going to take a deep full breath in here and create length through the spine. And then on your exhale breath, you can fold forward, drawing your head down towards the feet. And you can continue to massage the feet here if that's feeling good. If you're massaging the soles of your feet here, we're getting into the kidney meridian, specifically kidney 1, bubbling spring. This acupressure point is really helpful for replenishing your energy, replenishing your jing. Yeah, that's got a bit of a massage there, just in the center of the sole of the foot or feet. Let's stay here for just one more deep full breath in. Exhale out that breath. On your next inhale, we're going to work our way back up. Keep your left leg where it is bent. You can keep your left knee on the block. If it's there, you're going to extend your right leg out long. Bring your left foot against your right thigh, or wherever it's feeling good against the right leg. Flex your right toes, your right foot. Right leg is straight or straightish. We're going to inhale here, create length through the spine. Raise the right arm on up. And then on your exhale, we're folding forward into Janu Sirsasana. Bring your hand down to take hold of your ankle, your shin, maybe your foot, maybe your big toe. As you draw your head down towards the right knee, you're just going through if it's feeling good. Feeling that stretch through the backs of the leg, or back of the leg, stretching out through the hamstrings. Just holding here for a few slow breaths. On your next inhale breath, we'll release the foot or the leg, roll all the way back upright. From here, we'll bring our left knee up, extend our left leg out long, meeting in Dandasana, staff pose. Give the legs a bit of a shake out there if you need to. From here, we're going to bend our right knee and move into Janu Sirsasana, our half butterfly shape on the other side. Your right knee goes down. You can rest on the block here for a bit of support. Left leg is active, left foot is flexed. We're going to inhale, create length through the spine as we sweep our left arm on up. And then exhale down into your forward fold. You can hold on to your shin, your ankle, maybe your foot, maybe the big toe. Just going to wherever it's feeling good here for your body, drawing the head down towards the knee. Your head might not be anywhere near your knee, but that's just the direction that we're heading in. Holding here for a few slow breaths, stretching out through the back of the leg. One more deep full breath in here. Stay here for the exhale. And then on your next inhale breath, we're releasing the foot, the leg, rolling all the way back up. From here, we'll bring our right knee on up. We'll extend our right leg out long. If we've got blocks nearby, we're just going to pop them over to the side so they're out of the way. We're going to work our way down on to our backs. You can use your core muscles and just roll your way on down, or just come on down any way that works for you. Coming all the way down onto your back, making any little adjustments as you arrive. From here, we'll bend our left knee up towards the chest, interlace the fingers over the left shin, give it a hug, a squeeze into the body here, opening up through the hip flexors. And then we'll take our left knee with our right hand, moving into a supine twist. The left knee goes over to the right side, and then you can extend the left arm over to the left and turn the head over towards the left. Try to keep the shoulders grounded down on the mat here as we find that twist through the spine. Just holding here for a few slow breaths. We'll come back through to the center, wrap the hands around the left shin, give it a hug, a squeeze into the body, and then we'll release our left leg out long. You can give the hips a bit of a shift from side to side there to realign. And then we'll bring our right knee up towards the chest, give it a hug, a squeeze into the body, fingers over the shin. And then we'll take our right knee with our left hand, draw the right knee all the way over towards the left, extend the right arm over to the right, turn the head over towards the right, if that's feeling good for the neck. As we find our twist through the spine at the end of class, we're releasing and letting go of anything that we no longer need to carry with us. Releasing any blockages from the heart chakra that might be stopping you from loving deeply, from being compassionate towards others, from practicing empathy. Let's just stay here for one more deep full breath in. Exhale it out on your inhale. Bring your right knee back through to the chest. Interlace the fingers over the shin. Give it a hug, a squeeze into the body here. Stretch out through those hip flexors. And then we'll release our right leg out long. Make any little adjustments here that you need to make. Give the hips a bit of a shift from side to side or anything else. And then from here, we're setting ourselves up for Shavasana. You can stay lying down on your back if this is feeling comfortable. Legs relaxed, arms relaxed, palms face up, fingers slightly curled in. If you would feel better on your side or in any other position, feel free to make any adjustments now. When you're feeling settled, you can close down the eyes or soften the gaze as you settle into your Shavasana. Letting go of any tension out of the body, letting all the muscles soften and relax. And to guide you through a short metta bhavana, loving kindness meditation for your Shavasana today. So from here, we're just going to start off by picturing ourselves lying on the mat. Maybe start to zoom out and just picture yourself lying here on your yoga mat. And as you picture yourself, you send loving kindness towards yourself. Sending all the love, all the compassion towards yourself here on the mat. And then you can begin to zoom out a little bit further and see everyone on your street. Maybe there's people walking down the street, maybe there's people driving or people in their houses. And as you zoom out and see all those people in your street, send loving kindness to each and every one. Sending love and kindness to all the people in your street. Zoom out a little bit further to picture your entire town or city. Sending loving kindness to all of the people in your town or city. Sending love to every single person in your town or city. We'll zoom out a little bit further to imagine your entire country. Sending loving kindness to every single person in your entire country. Letting your love and compassion ripple far and wide to reach every single person in your country. And then we'll zoom out just a little bit further to imagine the entire world. Sending loving kindness to everyone in the entire world. Letting those ripples of love and compassion ripple all over the globe. And then we'll start to zoom back in to yourself on the mat. And as you picture yourself still lying on the mat, start to come back into your body. Start to come back into the room. Start to come back into the present moment. And here you can start to wriggle the toes, wriggle the fingers, maybe stretching out the legs, maybe stretching out the arms, taking a full body stretch. And whenever you're ready, you can roll on over to your favorite side, taking a moment to pause and rest in the recovery position. And whenever you're ready, keeping eyes closed or the gaze soft, work your way on up to any comfortable seated position. Taking your time, moving slowly, finding any comfortable seat. As we arrive, we'll meet with our hands together in Anjali Mudra prayer position, thumbs resting against the heart. We'll bow the head down towards the hands, giving yourself a moment of love and gratitude. Thanking yourself for showing up on the mat today, for doing something just for you. And if you set an intention or a sankalpa at the start of our practice, coming back to your intention now. Whether you wanted to feel more open, loving, or something else, may you carry that intention with you for the rest of your day. Pranam. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. So great to have you here today. I will come back up closer to the camera so I can see your comments. Thank you, Tobias. So great to have you here. Feel free to ask any questions. If you have any requests, I'm still here doing our yoga challenge for the next 3 days. We still have 3 days left. So what else is happening here? And yes, okay, I'm just getting through all the comments there. Yes, Tobias, yes. So hopefully what I did there with the feet, hopefully that was feeling good for you, Tobias. But yes, if you have any more questions, feel free to let me know. Alrighty. Tobias, even if you want to, I don't know if you've connected with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram. Even if you want to send me through a message on Instagram, or if you're signed up for my email, feel free to send me an email. I do need to end this live because I do need to get on to my next thing that I'm doing. So I may not be able to help you just now, Tobias, but feel free to join live next time. Happy to help when I can. Thank you so much, Estelle. I'm so glad that you were here live with me this morning. Yay! And yeah, Tobias, feel free to send me a message. Happy to help you whenever I can. Thank you, everyone, for being here. If you are joining me for the challenge for the rest of the week, week. Tomorrow, it is the full moon in Gemini. So, yeah, we'll be doing a bit of a full moon flow tomorrow. And then on the weekend, we're going to maybe even slow down a bit with a bit of yin yoga as well. Yeah, so thank you everyone so much. Great to have you here today. If you want to find out more about working with me, feel free to check out the show notes. There's a few fun links in there. If you want to join my yoga membership, Flow of the Moon, this is a really great place to come along and have a full length class. And yeah, we can work on different things in the Flow of the Moon membership. And I'm also holding a yoga retreat next year as well. If you want to come practice with me in person in Bali, I would love to see you there. You can check out all those links in the show notes below, or the comments or whatever we want to call it. Anyways, thank you so much, everyone, and I will see you again tomorrow.